Welcome to DMC5, episode 15?
Yes, you can count.
Yeah.
Yeah.
was
We're gonna get to a point where we're not even gonna say the name of the episode. We're just gonna have a number screen of what it is. We're just gonna have a number on the screen of what it is.
I was just gonna wait for Cars to figure it out on himself, and he would have taken the entire video, maybe.
It's like we just.
Do you remember this Shally figure from last time? From like the beginning? It was very obvious who this is.
Oh yeah, didn't he fucking like rip off what's his name's arm and like turn it into a sword?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we see the sword right now. Just because there's like no reason to hide anymore, since it's so obvious. It's Virgil. It's Dante's brother. Yeah. Also, it does. But I like how even you can see why V loves fucking quoting William Blake.
He needed to separate man from devil with the strength of the Yamato. And eventually, the man became a true devil.
That's yours and V's backstory.
I see. Okay, I didn't want to say it out loud, but I kind of figured that V was short for Virgil.
What little demonic
Well, I mean, it also makes sense that he just goes as V, since he's not even the full aspect of Virgil. He's a aspect, the human aspect.
Right, but still,
Well-
the V is kind of on the thumb.
It's like it's very on the nose.
Yeah, on the nose. Yeah, there.
I mean, it doesn't help how many fucking illusions there are to Virgil within like his taunts and idle comments
I thought that maybe he could change my
Yeah.
within the game.
Yeah. I was just like, after I thought about it, after we did our very first recording session, or is like whatever recording session it was when we first played as V, I was like, V. I wonder what that's short for.
I'm not your mom.
Oh.
You're a big boy.
Oh man.
Well, they just call it.
Oh, damn it.
One V.
No titties.
Damn it!
No, but I wanted.
I spent money for this game.
I was half tempted to mod this cutscene to, I don't know, like a fucking bike, like a fucking bicycle, like a pedaling one. I was half tempted to do that.
Oh man. I don't know what I was expecting with that, but I kind of wanted to do like another edit, like how you censored Lady's butt. I was kind of like, I feel like that's gonna happen sooner or later, and then Trish put her own.
No, there was like no need for it though.
It still would have been funny though.
It would have been funny.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe you
I like how you guys fucking enjoyed more like this why I use it as a censor than anything else.
Yeah, it's funny right? Like that. Because you think we'd get laughs out of like the full-on titties, like yeah, let me see the ass cheeks, but no, it's like the censoring of the ass cheeks just kind of makes it funnier.
You guys were more amused by the image that I used than anything.
Well, like in terms of the form, I guess this is my argument. This is why I found it funny. It's like we, as men, we want to see the naked, but when there's something censoring us, it's actually funny that we can't actually get what we want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, we men like our titties, but if you put something funny in front of it, we'll be okay.
We'll be like we are.
I sure noticed, guys.
See, you also gotta think though. So somebody had to put something in front of that.
like we're titulated. I think that's the root word of where titties come from. So we're titulated to see this. Like we're excited, but then when we don't get it, we're like, fuck. And that's like an argument I heard recently. Like I haven't seen the movies myself, but I think Cameron has because you're a Jason fan. It's like, doesn't Friday the 13th, or at least the first one, like strip the victims naked before they're chopped up brutally?
Which movie?
Friday the 13th, at least the first one.
What about it?
Don't the victims aren't at least the women? Don't they get like stripped naked before they're chopped up into pieces of liver?
I believe so. It's been a while since I've seen the movie.
Okay. Yeah, that's an argument I recently heard because somebody used that example of just like the very like garbage titulation of how they get the viewers excited by having like the beautiful women stripped naked, and then they get butchered up into into body bags basically. So yeah, it's just,
Well, if you're Texas Chainsaw, it's different.
maybe it was that one. I don't know. Off the top of my
So
head.
in Texas Chainsaw, they leave them hanging on meat hooks.
Oh really? Huh. Did not know that. See, I'm not too big into the horror film. I don't think I've ever seen something like that. Or like, isn't that considered slasher?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it's slasher.
Okay.
The hash slinging slasher.
Hash bringing, trash dinging, sash ringing.
Nosferatu.
Yeah, my favorite joke in that episode.
Yeah. It's like, wait, if that was you on the phone, then who was?
I know it was.
Who was turning on the lights?
Oh, that's never ought to.
Great film. But yeah, I'm not too big into like either the whole horror genre or slasher genre of movies. I don't really watch a lot of movies like that. I guess where I get my like horror thrills are from are basically games.
Yeah, you play. Yeah, it seems like you would like to play more horror games than you would watch a horror movie from the way you explain things.
Yeah, I think there's a slight discussion about.
You want to feel more involved.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. It's like, and there's something like there's a big difference between playing a game and watching a movie, stuff like that. It's kind of weird. Even in terms of games myself, I guess the only thing that I've ever experienced, quote unquote, I guess Bendy counts. Josh's playthrough of that.
Yeah, but we already explained that game.
Exactly. And like I've only played what 2 Resident Evils, 4 and 7. So yeah.
One of those way too many times, probably.
I just beat it again the other day on the GameCube.
You play Resident Evil 4 more than I play New Vegas.
Yeah, you are probably not the most addicted, despite the one being in college.
Yeah. Like how much hours would you guys think you have spent in New Vegas?
Overall gaming,
Yeah.
probably more than you, but and then to a certain game, you definitely outclass us all.
I see.
Yeah, I'd say. I mean, I have maybe close to 100 hours in New Vegas, but
If it's 5 days, then it's definitely more than 100 hours.
Is that like the highest like number count that you have for some kind of playtime of a game? Like 100 hours or whatever.
At least for me on Steam, I do have over 100 hours for Resident Evil 4. That's not counting the time that I spent on the Wii version, and then another when I lost the Wii data, and then I had to play it on my Wii U again. So there's like another.
Yeah.
Let's just say roughly 50 hours.
You see me use this new weapon, right?
Yeah.
It's so easy to like get like a fucking SS rank if you actively just use that weapon for some reason. Yeah.
I see.
It's I don't know why they decided let's just give this thing a ridiculous amount of like rank boost.
Yeah. If I'm seeing that correctly, he's just flinging the motorcycle in circles, right?
Yeah, they're basically twin swords, like heavy great swords that are also a bike.
That's ridiculous. Yeah, that actually made me remember now. Whatever that briefcase weapon was from DMC4.
Pandora.
Yeah, that. Huh. Oh, no. I'm just now understanding the reference. Good job.
Pandora.
Well, it was shaped like a box, so Pandora's
Well, there was a briefcase.
box. Well, briefcases are square.
There was rectangle.
Oh, they're both prisms. I went.
I'm surprised you didn't just scream semantics.
Semantics. Bro, that reminds me. I've seen the TikTok where it's like, you know, those little kid toys where you have to fit the certain wooden blocks into certain holes. So I saw the one TikTok where it's like, you know where the square block goes? That's right, in the square hole. You want to know where the cylinder piece goes? That's right, in the square hole.
In the square hole.
Want to know where the triangle piece goes? That's right, in the square hole.
In the square hole.
Where does the arch prism go? That's right, the square hole.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that video.
It's
Everything fits in the square hole.
Everything
Yeah.
fits in the square. That's just how.
It's really funny.
No, I also like the person on the other side of the TikTok is like she's really into it. It's like the square one. Yeah, I got it. It's like the circle hole. That's right, the square hole. But no. And by the end of it, she was crying.
This is a square. Can you guess which spot that goes in?
The square.
That's right. It goes in the square hole.
Yes. Okay.
And how about this rectangle? That one
Also the square.
goes in there too.
Yeah.
Up next, we've got this thin rectangle.
The thin
Can you guess
rectangle.
where that goes?
The thin rectangle.
That's right. It goes in the square hole. And up next, a cylinder.
The circle.
I think that goes in
The circle.
the square hole. Now, we've also got the semicircle right here. Do you see a slot that would fit
The semicircle.
semicircle?
The semicircle.
That's right. It's the square hole. Okay. Up next, the triangle. We know what hole that goes
The
into,
triangle.
right?
Triangle.
That's right, the square hole. And up next, we have the arch.
The arch.
You guessed it.
The arch.
It goes in the square hole.
Yeah, I saw something like that, but it was progressively getting like angry as it was like going on. He's just like, "Don't you fucking dare say it!" Goes, "You motherfucker!" It was so funny.
I have not seen that one. I've seen the sad one. I want to see the.
I'll have to find that one. It's so funny.
Oh man. I hear him typing. Oh man. But yeah, that's funny. Where are we talking? Oh yeah, Pandora's box. Yeah. I remind
Yeah,
you.
I think just called Pandora. Not Pandora's box. Just Pandora.
It's shaped like a fucking box. Besides the point, I really like that one. That weapon was like OP as shit, and it was really cool. It's like,
Really, even like without knowing like the how to count, it was still pretty powerful because like a rocket launcher, arrow shooter or something.
it's like there is like an arrow shooter, a rocket launcher, a Gatling gun. Then there's also that big ass tank it transformed into.
And then laser.
Yeah, I never knew how to work correctly, but yeah, I still
I
found.
was able to pull off kind of consistently. It wasn't. The thing is literally just circle then B.
Yeah, like I remember it didn't really last that long, and I thought I was doing something wrong.
I mean, it doesn't have to, but it's definitely like.
I don't know. I just
fun.
found it weird. But yeah, besides the point, I found that weapon to be like the most OP thing is, and I'm glad this game has like something similar to it.
Well, so speaking of the MC4, do you know that he still uses the roses from Lucifer?
Yeah.
Yeah. Despite not having Lucifer.
Shh, just go with it. Alrighty. What exactly are we doing?
Oh, we just found like a what's it called? Purple ore fragment.
I mean story contextually, because we're still on June 15th in the current timeline, yes?
And we're going to encounter, I think, one of the final enemies we encounter in this game.
It's Shadow. I'm the coolest.
Just a finger.
Name drop. Oh, Fury.
Fury.
Man, what?
I think it's Breakneck Predator or Break.
Yeah, that's kind of funny. Like how the names of the enemies that we've been getting, they range from Gilgamesh to something we can't pronounce to Fury.
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting. Oh man.
It'd be funny if you did like an edit for like every new thing we encounter. It's just like the Smash Bros. like new character appears.
I'll just put Fury, the asshole, has joined the battle.
Fury has torn a new one. Oh, that's funny. So we were fighting Sonic earlier. This kind of looks like Shadow now, because he's doing the chaos control to teleport all over the place.
Well, no, he just that fast.
Well, that's exactly chaos
He's
control.
not at speed. He must be using the emerald.
He must be.
To be fair, if we've learned anything from Sonic, anyone can use chaos control.
Hey, that's so true, though. Okay.
A Sonic Adventure taught us that.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I think Adventure 2's plot is good and all, but the part where Sonic just like. There's a 1 in 100% chance that chaos control is going to work. I've never tried it myself, but I see that black guy do it a bunch of times. I think it'll work for me.
I've seen that black guy do it a bunch of times.
I've seen that black guy do it a bunch of times, so I think I can do it too. No way, it worked. Hey Knuckles, what's up?
Yeah, seriously.
It even worked with a fake Chaos Emerald.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it was a
right.
fake
I
one.
forgot about that.
Yeah, that's a good point. It was a fake emerald.
There's a 1 in a million chances this is actually going to work.
What does that mean? That's what means that basically you can make teleportation devices without that much effort, unless you have to use chaos control. Because Tails made that. And
Yeah.
It needs to take him that long to make it.
Yeah, no, like, I don't, like, they never really elaborated on it. I think that he was working on it in the downtime between Adventure 1 and Adventure 2. Because, like, how they phrase it in Adventure 2, like, Tails was rewarded a Chaos Emerald for saving Station Square. Let's negate the fact that Sonic had the Chaos Emeralds at the time because he was fighting Perfect Chaos, but this is besides the point.
I mean, here's the thing. It could have been, like, between, like, after like what's it called saving Central Square and Chaos. Like after that happened, they could just found this. Oh hey, Tails here, have the Chaos Emerald.
Like, do you guys remember what happened to the Chaos Emeralds at the very end of Adventure 1?
You cut out from me a little.
Hello?
Yeah, you cut out.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I wonder.
You cut out.
Okay, I wondered why my little Discord icon wasn't flashing green for a second. Okay. Do any of you guys remember what happened to the Chaos Emeralds after, like at the very end of Adventure 1?
It didn't seem like. I don't remember. They might just fucking Dragon Ball and just scatter.
Yeah, it was just like, as like the Dragon Balls, they just like go up in the air and scatter across the planet. I don't know.
Yeah, because that's what I thought. What happens in between each game? That's why he has to collect them every single time.
Yeah. But I mean, if that's what happens, then it's like. It makes sense that if they just found it, like, oh, this helps, like, Sonic and Tails. Hey, Tails, we gotta reward you with a Chaos Emerald.
Yeah, okay. So, yeah.
I'm pretty sure that Dragon Ball type thing where they just scatter, I think that happens in Sonic X, actually.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Or at least I remember there was one part where that happened. Yeah, like after he like transformed out of Super Sonic, they just scattered.
Yeah.
Huh.
Like why I like killed a Dragon Ball.
Gotcha. Alrighty. Yeah, cause I guess that's kind of how I figured and why Tails would have the time to make the fake emerald because he studied the original emerald for so long.
Like how long is it between like DMC 5 Sonic Adventure 1 and Sonic Adventure 2?
Man, I don't know. I actually don't know the time gap between Adventure 2 and DMC 5. I think that's a pretty long gap.
Shut the fuck up!
Someone needs to make a timeline of the Sonic games intertwined with the Devil May Cry game.
Featuring Dante from Devil May Cry.
That is such a meme. But that was DMC 5. And that was episode 15.
Devil Adventure 5 Battle.
Yeah, this is what I play through Sonic Adventure 3, everybody.
This is Devil Adventure Cry Labyrinth.
That ends today's episode, you fucking assholes.